is that sometimes you need a bit of luck to win matches. But what is key for us and what we need to work on now at the moment is to stop conceding goals. I think if we do that, then we are on the right path. But at the same time, we have to score our chances. We have to convert our chances. We play arrows, we get chances, we concede goals, and then we lose 2-0. We play here, we conceded goals, but now comes the second half, we get chances, we don't score, and on the other side we conceded 4. So the fourth one was just a nightmare. And we need to stop this thing of conceding goals, and probably we will really get somewhere. But having said that, I'm very encouraged and optimistic that in no time we will be moving away from where we are.
Yes, Coach. Ernest from Kickoff. Coach, obvious normal situation in South Africa. When a coach loses 3 games in succession, the eyebrows they always raise, And then also the fear. Are you still confident that, irrespective of the results, the team management still has a competence in the intense Malesela? And then also maybe just to clarify the issue of Duncan Lechisa, was your recommendation to come to the team? Thank
you. South African football, and sometimes some of these things are triggered by us raising them, because we are also guilty. We are also guilty of encouraging these things. Why do we always think when somebody loses 3 matches, then something is going to come up? Yes, it can come up, with a struggle. But who would not be encouraged to say, surely with this team we won't be relegated or anything like that. We are really going to come back. If those few supporters who are sitting behind the goals on the south of the stadium are encouraged, and they are not disgruntled, they are still singing and they are still encouraging and they are still clapping, who are we not to be encouraged? Why do we want to start a new chapter? For what? Is the team playing bad? Is the team not looking like a team that can win matches? It is a team that can win matches. So why do we start panicking? If we panic, it's another story. I saw an article, by the way, from your publication. I don't know where people got that from. There were 2 articles that I saw today. One was saying that like something in the mud. Maybe I'm swimming in the mud. The other one said, did you read it?
No. No, for me, I'm here to ask questions directly.
And then the other one said, I'm treading on very thin ice. I mean, you play 2 matches, really, and you write an article and you say treading on thin ice. Where do you get this story? Why do we do this? Why do we like a situation where people are being fired from their jobs? Because it looks like there is some fun, out of it. You can see even the article when a coach has been released. The article doesn't come out nice. You'll see it fired, or they won't say you are released or something in nice ways. And no, and there's this other way that is people like very much. And for me, it's a pity. And I think part of our job as coaches and as the media and everybody who's a custodian of football is to protect football. We must not look like we are trying to encourage certain things, but encourage good things. Let me say, maybe I'm kidding myself. Maybe my team is playing really bad, and maybe I must not be here. It's another story. But if you see my team doing well, what would you prefer? To see some different football from Marumo Gallants, or something that will progress and help Marumo Gallants? Then you protect those things. That's why I'm worried, because we don't protect our people. Why? We don't. We get carried away. That's the problem. We get carried away over things sometimes. I once said to my sons, I said, there's the funny thing in South Africa. We like all these names that so long as it's got a Vici or Vuvu Vici, then we seem to be excited. We seem to get excited. As opposed to, then Malesela sounds too ordinary. Daniel Malesela. Because Daniel Malesela is from Bogolon, that's probably a problem. Not because it's local. But for him to make a statement, must he come from Europe? And must we find it easy to release him from his duties? But when the Vivovic comes here, you give him 10 matches or 20 matches. And when he's in trouble, you phone Dan Malesela and say, God, 10, come and help. I didn't want to go into that anyway, but I get worried when somebody starts asking me a question. Do you think your job is on the line? Ish. Why are we going there? Why are we so trigger happy in this country? We are big fans of people being fired.
Coach,
question about that.
No, I chose it. We spoke, me and him, before, and I said, may I ask you why? You think, no, he did, I did not.
No, I was asking, normally, Coach, I'll be honest with you, I'm happy that we are opening up, we understand.
Yeah.
And I think also, it's unfair, Coach. Sometimes what we are saying is true. Sometimes we wish for the coaches to be fair, we understand. But again, we have got the fans that we need to respect to, and that they ask was the person responsible to bring that candidates.
Okay.
Because normally you find that they can't be bringing another coach because they're preparing for the departure of the head coach.
No, I called him. It's actually probably long overdue. The thing is that there were a number of coaches that I wanted, but obviously I had a list of about 5, and for 1 or 2 different reasons. And then in the end, obviously, I have to agree with management to say, this is what we look at as the best candidate for the job. And we ended up it's got nothing to do with. If it was not the case, then he wouldn't be here. That's why it took us so long, because I was refusing so many things, so many things. I stuck with this thing. I said, this 5, within this 5. And we eventually agreed with the champion.
Coach, I think